What's up, YouTube? This is Light Blue Yoshi coming at you with the Friday group
I'm so
of
I'm
PTU.
so the average pick, thing, poking here. Well, you guys just are now the same height. I'm so the short guy.
With me today, I'm joined by Leo, Mujin, and Hoshi. Thank you to everyone who is supporting us, from Thundersoft for the recording, to One-Shot Video Editor for all the editing that I'm going to be doing, to bensounds.com for all the music that I will be applying to this to give a little bit of interest to things. So, with our thanks out of the way, let's jump into some character intros, starting with Leo.
There. Name's Leo, average. In terms of 16 age, 16 danger. Average height, so 5'11". In terms of his clothing, just has trousers, a shirt and no jacket. In terms of his background, he has aura. He can use aura to enhance himself in fighting and read about his aura. Has a ghastly. I've been wandering just exploring to meet the Pokemon and just get stronger.
Alright, next up we have Hoshi.
Hoshi is a young 10-year-old boy who lived on a blizzard-heavy mountain with his family. Never really that adept at hiking. Hoshi's always had a fascination for Pokemon, especially legendaries. Read about the story. Hoshi met one day a Snorunt while he was hiking with his brother for the first time. Sad, scared, Hoshi, Snorunt approached Hoshi and comforted him. Ever since, Hoshi and the Snorunt have always been together. Hoshi one day decided to leave the mountains, wanting to go on a journey on his own to explore and discover legendary Pokemon.
Nice. Last but not least, we have Mujin.
So I guess it is my turn?
Yes. Go right
Okay.
ahead, Mujin.
Yep. So of course, good old Mugen. The Ultimate Hyper beneath Bear Grylls, Sub-Zero, and an Examo. Good old Mugen. He's a master of the ice. He's a man that lived in the wilds for a very long time. He's only about, 32 years old. Last time I checked, yeah. In which, of course, when he was young, he ran away from home because of a fishing accident that happened to his parents. Which got very much mentally scarred Mugen, in a sense. Which he ran away from home and now he's just surviving the wilds. It doesn't instill himself from other people, from other towns, just for his basic survival over the years. In which, during his long time in the wild, the tundra, you actually found an abandoned Vermite, who eventually was named Toba, which eventually both of them become pretty good allies with each other, and sharing each other's, technically Vermite don't really eat food in a sense, you just eat drip material, like minerals. But yeah.
Much like Aeron in that sense.
Yeah. In which Mugen himself, in terms of personality, he can be a jerk. He does, at times, but inside of his large body of just survival and muscles, that he's a kind man inside. If you just offer him food, he's like, oh yeah, I like that. You're good to me now. That's basically what Mugen is in a nutshell.
Okay.
A good old mixture of both Ice Ace and Survivalist at this current moment.
Alright. So, now with our intros out of the way, you three find yourself, for varying reasons, within the town of Sala in the Porania region. I'm able to throw you all onto a map now. Here we are. So, for reference to those who only watch this video, and for the player's knowledge, all of the purple squares on here, those are standard houses. The green squares are all eateries. The blue square is your Pokemart, and the red square is your Poke Center. What happened, Mugen? You just disappeared.
Laptop and, phone, because my phone about to die.
Ah. It
Yeah.
happens.
Hmm.
So, Hoshi and Snorunt on their track away from Hoshi's mom, completely unsure of where much of anything is. Although Hoshi is very smart and relatively clever, he can still get lost as he has no compass. Without knowing where he was to begin with, he wouldn't be able to find his way around, so he went to the nearest city. So that way he would know where he is and locate in relevance to everything else.
Finally, the first town I've been in since I've gone on my journey. Although, I feel like a town's been closer by than how long it's been.
Mugen finds himself here for the fact that he's just traveling through. Sometimes you end up having to stop in town to heal your mods, sometimes you have to stop at a Pokemart in order to get a potion. Sometimes you just need a replacement bedroll because your Burmite ends up sitting here and freezing it.
Of course, I got Venus tail. Whoa, was I getting? Oh, yes. The Cedar area, of course. I remember now. Alright. He just thinking to himself, basically just thinking, what the heck was he here in the first place? Why was he in this town? In this type of case? Just, picking his teeth with his finger. Just, basically, in a sense, he was walking around.
That's fair. Leo finds himself in this town on his travels. He's been going around places, learning how to be an Aura Guardian in the best sense as his master would have sent him out, as all Aura Guardians are trained by someone at some point in their time. As, the mastery of Aura is a sacred art. And so he is stuck exploring the world as per his master's instructions, and he just finds himself here at this time.
I just smells so cold. Because we're in one train. I guess it's also with that gassy ass Pokemon. And he will fly next to my head. And we'll be talking as we go along.
So, a little bit more information for... And actually, I have two people in the wrong spots. Eugen should be down here, and you should be up there.
Okay.
As Leo's hometown is that of Sakus, to the north of this. Which is also where he found his Ghastly within the haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
It's also where he used to train with his master. And, well, so obvious thing is to start heading south when you're at the northernmost part of the region. Just so that way people have a little more, that makes sense. Now, I throw it to you guys as I start populating the town.
Mhm.
For everyone's knowledge, if it is a just generic sprite, later on I will bring in some furry and anthropomorphic and Neko sprites for generic use, so you can see them around more. I just don't have them at this current time. Anytime you see a very a unique sprite, whether it's one that I made myself or an edited sprite, then you know it's someone of relative importance. Otherwise, it's just standard townsfolk. And the story goes to you guys.
Let's see. Is there any thing around me that tell me like what town I'm in? Any like town signs or anything?
And this is Hoshi asking, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because as we go, I will be getting used to your voices to match with your names, just like the audience.
I just have my normal voice and the Mugen voice.
So, roll perception to see if you can find the town sign.
Okay, roll my perception, which is a 3d6.
Oh boy, 16.
Nice. So yes, you spot a very blatant town sign right down here.
Let's see. I'm gonna move closer to actually be able to see what the sign says.
We'll use gray for signs.
I just, for my character Mugen, he's just standing up, just walking around everywhere. Just thinking, what is he going to do next?
So, Hoshi, you do figure out, by reading the sign, figure out the name of the town.
Alright, what is the name of the town?
Sala.
What was it?
Sala. S-A-L-A. Sala.
Like Bala? Sala.
Never heard of this town before.
Actually, before you claim that, roll general education.
I don't think I have.
Considering Hoshi was meant to be the know-it-all, it's quite... It wouldn't be surprising if you've heard of this region. This town within this region. So it's more so, how much do you know, as opposed to, do I know? So you know a little bit about this town. You know it's about mid-region. You know that there is no gym within this town or this region. You also know that this is one of the few towns that does not have a grub and grub. So, for everybody's knowledge, a real-world equivalent to grub and grub is like Burger King. So you know that this is one of the few towns that doesn't have that eatery. Which is something that really sticks out when it's literally everywhere.
So, with my road, do I have any knowledge of how far along this is on the mountain? Or...
So, you know that the mountains are further to the west than in relative to this town. You know that the main mountains are off to the west, southwest. Like the world map had showed them, down over that way.
I'll be right back.
I'm assuming from here I can see the Pokemon Center.
Yes. I was debating on whether I should have you roll a perception or not, considering there's a lot of people around. But yeah, it's relatively easy to find. As the Pokemon games describe it, find the the place with the red roof.
Well, I guess since we made it this far, might as well take a break for a few. I'm gonna head to the Pokemon Center.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So what am I currently looking at? Because I'm like currently looking outside around this area right here. So I'm just pretty much my overall perception to see what type of areas do I see really, like in terms of buildings and stuff like that.
Yes, you would go ahead and roll perception, see what you see within the town.
All right.
All right. So for everybody's knowledge, there has been a new color added to this entire setup, and that is black. Black buildings are hotels. Why so much?
All right. I got 10.
All right. So let me bring out the text. For this here is a Pika Place. Pika Place is very easy to tell amongst things by its big Pikachu theme. Well, the Pika theme, technically. Pikachu, Pichu, Raichu. The whole line. By the Pika theme. Beyond that, you see normal residents. You're able to pick out that there are 2 other eateries, although you don't know what they're called. And you're also able to relatively easily to know that that is a hotel, although how good it is, you're not sure.
Everything else?
So, as I said, the pink squares are all just standard residents. They're standard people's houses. So,
I'm guessing that red building is like the Pokemon Center?
Yes. Red squares are the Poke Centers, blue square is the Pokemart.
Got it. Merchant's poor, so I don't think he's going over there.
Oh gosh, that was loud thunder.
I guess I'm probably might be going to the Pokemon Center, honestly. Like, at least in front of it. Just, looking at it, just thinking, let me see if there's anything in there interesting, I guess, to look at. Because there's pretty much Mugen free time.
Alright.
So he's just going to enter in and decide to sit down on the bench or chair if there is anything like that in there.
Yes.
Just
There's
working.
tables, chairs, couches. It's a nice setup.
Got it.
I will. wondering way downtown, looking around and going. So I probably eventually come across the focus center. Like, let's take a break here. Wondering ghastly. But actually, we're trading on the game. We're easily going out.
Musa just, picking his teeth with his finger.
I want. Can I notice Mugen where I am right now?
Yes, all of you can see each other. Although what each of you thinks of each other is really up to your characters.
Yeah, I want to approach. Wait. That close.
What did you just call me?
No, a hobo. Someone who goes around, doesn't have a home, lives on the street.
In that simple sense, you call me that, I guess. I'm more of that of a man that lives in the wild.
I've never met a hobo like you before.
I get it. Technically, I'm not exactly like a hobo. The forest in my home. But, in simple terms, you call me that, I guess.
I'm gonna pull out 200 Poké dollars and hand it over to Mugen. You probably use it more than me.
I don't care about money.
Is it hard living on your own like that?
No, I eat and I survive. I live in the forest. I just told you that.
Why are you in town?
Sightseeing. Also, I'm tired. So I decided to go in here. Because I got nothing else better to do.
But judging by your statement, doesn't that mean that you would normally rest in the wilderness and live in a town?
I normally do. For some reason, Toba wanted to go near this town, but she's my Pokemon. Again, I say, you know what, Toba? Let's go in this town just for you. Which I'm gonna say out, Toba. There she is. There's little Toba.
I want to look at the Pokemon and see if I can recognize it.
Alright, roll Pokemon Education.
Hey, my best one.
Go on, Max, do your thing.
I got a 12.
Yeah, you would recognize that that's a Bergmite.
Wow, Bogmite. I'm assuming they're local to this area.
They are. They're more common in this part of the area, in this part of the world than other parts, obviously, but it's still a somewhat uncommon Pokemon.
A Bogmite? When did you catch that thing?
I never catch her. She just came to me because she was an orphan.
Oh.
In that simple sense, I only caught her about 10 years ago in a sense.
That's
Or
similar
was
to
it a couple of months, but I don't really remember. It was probably a couple of months ago.
That's similar to me and my snow run. As I call snow run out.
Oh, you got a snow run.
Yep.
Alright.
Best friend since I met him on the mountain.
You're on a mountain. Which one?
I guess I would have to roll an education check for that one.
Yes, you would.
Do you know what I'm guessing?
Yes.
Oh. Juliet? Is that the name of that mountain you just say?
Okay. So, you can't remember if it was the Frosted Mountains or the Avalanche Mountains, as both from the outlook generally look the same when you're on them. The threat level of each, though, is much different, as appointed by the name Avalanche compared to the other one.
I can't exactly remember which mountain. Was that the Frosted or the Avalanche Mountain?
One of those ice mountains, I see. Alright. So, alright, so that means you live in this region at least.
Well, I guess technically I did.
You did.
Well, I kind of ran away from home.
Oh, you're just like me.
No, I'm not a hobo.
No, I also ran away from home as well.
You ran away from home?
A while back ago when I was a kid, just like you.
Yet you're... How old are you?
I'm 32 years old.
So you're saying you've been around the mountains for about 22 years?
Not in the mountains, more on the foresty tundra, but yeah.
So I'm guessing that you've met a lot of different types of Pokemon, right?
So many different ice types. So many.
Have you met any legendaries?
Legendaries, no. They're just myths.
Legendaries are not myths.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. Until I see one with my own eyes, I feel like, oh, look at that. A bird. What's your ice dragon? I don't know what type of legend is out there.
Well, to be technical, there are all kinds of different types of legendaries out there.
Yeah, they're out there. They're like gods. Which I don't really care about. And then Musen didn't realize. Alright. And wait a second. Wait, do I actually see Leo and his gasoline?
Yes. I mean,
That's about this whole time. Like, at the time I had
yes.
Actually,
Oh yeah. And you, boy with the gasoline, why are you here?
I'm just exploring and training.
Simple sense. Alright, I got what you're saying. Oh yeah, I've got this.
His name's Shadow. Oh, gas. His name's Shadow.
Saddle? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to say my name to both of you. My name, Mugen Kato.
Yes, we'll just play around you guys.
No one would probably be chasing after Gaslight.
He just look at an annoyed look at both of them. He's like, yeah.
Nasty will fly up to the roof.
Alright, what are yours two names basically?
Call me Leo.
Leo, alright.
As much as I don't like giving my name to someone who doesn't believe in legendary Pokemon, my name is Hope.
It's more like, I don't believe in them, but if I find them, I say, oh, look at that breed.
The Pokemon's a Pokemon. Who cares if legendary? It's all Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, my goal is to meet and befriend legendary Pokemon. All kinds of Pokemon, but most specifically legendaries.
I just want to meet Pokemon and get stronger.
I just want to eat and survive.
I mean, it's not too bad. You just got, win Pokemon battles.
Yeah. For me, I just want to survive out there. In the forest.
I want to get some rest warm and none of snow. I've been here long enough. Oh, it's because Explorer. It's like a set the cold one, so it's sunny.
Wait, how long have you been here, Leo?
I live north of here. I
North?
just left town, so it's gonna.
So I'm naturally assuming that all three us normal people here. Well, I'm not exactly normal, but I'm just assuming that all three of you came in this region, or at least native.
Yeah, like I said, I live in this region. I came down from the north. I live in a town north there. I just got sent to travel and explore, and I came south.
Alright. I'm assuming you hosted the same. No, not from the house, but not from the villa where Leo from, but from some type of mountain.
I mean, I came somewhere. I kind of got lost on my way here. I'm trying to get off of the
I mean,
mountain.
you are traveling when you're quite young. That's very surprising. Or should have a guardian at least, or someone older.
Wait. How old are you, kid?
Yeah, I'm 10.
A 10-year-old in this type of wilderness.
Well, I mean, I didn't have much of a choice.
Alright. He just walking around, just put his hand on his face.
Alright, he's 5.
You think a 10-year-old boy is fine in this type of wilderness?
I don't want to hear that from you. You're the one that left home when you were 10 as well.
I wasn't 10, I was 15.
Much difference, only a few years.
True,
So,
true.
Pokemon, fine. Yeah, just wandering the entire world just for the sake of getting stronger. I mean, nah. Can't be that. It's not that bad out here in other locations. I'm sure it's nice.
Speaking of which, do any of you two know how to get down from these mountains to get?
Of course, I know the best way.
We
I
go
know the one
south,
around the forest
west.
for many years.
we'll get somewhere. If we shouldn't go north, then you'll lead us eventually. Depends on which you want to go.
So, you want to get out of this town and trying to find your home, kid?
No, I'm not trying to find my home. I'm
I
trying
think it's
to
the opposite. Away from home.
Ah, got it.
Actually, someone gets it.
Away from home. Alright, so you want to live the life of a wild kid. Or, in this case, a trainer.
No, I just want to meet Pokemon. I've stated that already.
Yeah, a trainer.
I mean, trainers, if you need Pokemon, your best bet is a trainer or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, I don't have that big of an interest in battling. I mainly just want to befriend Pokemon.
So, a
Yeah,
Pokemon
but-
Ranger.
They have fun. As long as it's done in a nice way and not anything worse, and they enjoy it. Like, it's the right shadow. I assume he, was eager in.
I should probably not tell you what I've done in the wilds to survive.
There's a lot of things you should tell us when you are, 32. There's a lot of the rest of us here.
Yes, so let's just say a pre encounter some pretty dangerous things out there.
See, I start telling myself.
So motion pretty much start to get out of his chair and just start to stretch. Alright, I'm done burning hair. Might be a bit going to head out soon. Going back live.
I'm gonna find some werewolf.
Can I? Is there any special types of Pokemon around here, aside from Pokemon we have with us?
Oh, you can find any Pokemon out here you work hard enough.
No, I'm talking to me. I'm talking about that.
Oh, okay.
So, wild Pokemon, no. A few trainer Pokemon you can see from either A, being taken to the back to be healed, or being returned to their trainers, or just sitting around with their trainers as they wait for Pokemon to be healed, or maybe some of them are staying the night, and so they're just kind of hanging around the Pokemon Center.
So no one's complained about us having Pokemon running around.
No.
Toba's just sitting down, just laying down there, just being relaxed.
I imagine someone playing gases are messing around, chasing each other.
Toba just sit there right next to me.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, then leave us a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, as nobody wants to miss an episode of what happens to these guys as they continue on their way. Thank you again for watching. If you didn't find something that you didn't like, then please leave it in the comments so that way we can always improve. And if we get as you subscribe, please leave us unique little things that you might like to see. Maybe the DM can work in some events. Until next time, we're out.